What's up you guys, Tony here. So as someone who created videos before praising the ROGERS World Elite Mastercard, I felt obligated to make this video because there was some massive changes as of June 2nd, 2020. And these changes are nowhere near the realm of positivity. Because if you're considering signing up for this card now, don't. And here is why. Before we get started, welcome back to the channel. On this channel, we talk about personal finance, sales, and entrepreneurship. We upload 2 to 3 times a week. They will all be content that add value to your life. So if you're not yet subscribed, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell notification. And also, make sure you smash that like button right over there as that will support the channel a lot. With that out of the way, let's get back into the content. Credit cards go through changes here and there. The most common changes are the sign-up bonuses that usually changes every 3 months. Benefits can also be added or taken away because of change in partnerships with these companies. However, this is just brutal. The ROGERS World Elite Mastercard became easily one of the best, if not the best, cashback credit cards in Canada to pretty much an average card, or some can argue it even became a pretty bad credit card. A staggering 1.75% for everything in Canada. It's just under the American Express Simply cashback, which is sitting at a staggering 2%. However, again, it is the American Express cards, and as we all know, not everyone takes American Express, especially these groceries and food places that people happen to go for. So when search for a explanation, for example, on Costco and Superstore on their website, I was met with, because we try to keep prices low, we do not accept American Express, meaning if they do accept American Express, they would have to get charged a higher merchant fee, and then they would have to pass on that cost to people like you and me, the consumers. As a MasterCard, you can pretty much use this for anything and everything that does take credit cards, and I would even go far to saying, if you went up to me and asked me, Tony, I will just get one credit card in my life, what card should I get? Without hesitation, I will tell you the ROGERS World Elite Mastercard because it's just so versatile. However, times may have changed. To top it off, it gives you a staggering 4% cashback for all foreign transactions, meaning if you spend money outside of the Canadian currency, you will automatically be eligible for 4% cashback. Of course, that's after the 2.5% deduction of foreign transaction fee, so you will end up with a net of 1.5% cashback for all foreign transactions. So this is really a no-brainer card at no annual fee as of back then. And the only downside of this card is it's harder to qualify for. You need an income requirement of at least $80,000 annually and a high credit score. All good things comes to an end, and for the ROGERS World Elite Mastercard, it was June 2nd, 2020. So the cashback of everything dropped from 1.75% on everything to 1.5%. Now you may think to yourself, that isn't too bad, right? Well, got news for you. That's just the beginning of the end. The 4% cashback on all foreign transactions also got replaced by 3% cashback on only US dollar spend. Now, this is quite painful. For example, if you are someone that likes to travel a lot and this card really offers you the convenience of you don't have to take out all these kinds of different currencies. For example, if you go to Europe, right? I used this card a lot when I was in Japan. Well, now it's no longer a valid option because it's still okay if you go down to the States. So it'll be 3% after the 2.5% foreign transaction fee. You'll be ended with a 0.5% net, which is still quite decent for a no annual fee credit card. However, if you go to any other countries, it's not going to be a valid option. So this will really hurt our travelers a lot. To add salt to injury, they now give you a new perk of Boingo WiFi.
Bruh.
I mean, like, don't get me wrong, I'm sure there's people out there that takes full advantage of Boingo Wi-Fi. However, if you're gonna cut back on all these perks, why not give us some more perks that we can actually use and enjoy rather than Boingo Wi-Fi? The real deal breaker for me is somehow they decided to add an annual spending requirement of $15,000 to keep this card. Now, at first glance, it doesn't seem so bad. I'm sure you'll hit it if you put normal household expenses on it, like groceries and food and stuff like that. However, for our savvier consumers out there, if you really do the math, $15,000 is a lot of money, and you can actually use that towards other minimum spends of credit cards, and you will get way more value than just a flat 1.5% cash back. This serves as a reminder for all of us, I think, that all good things come and go. So if you see a good offer, jump on it fast. But in this case specifically, credit card offers or credit card earning ratios may actually change as well. So make sure you keep up to date because these things do change on you. And also remember that what is the best card today might not be the best card tomorrow. Like imagine if you're not up to date with all of this and then at the end of the year you just somehow get an email that you're getting downgraded for what? You'll be left confused. Personally, I will most likely downgrade to another credit card, like a lower tier credit card, just because I don't plan on hitting that 15,000 annual spending. I'd rather use that spending towards not towards other minimum spending requirements and stuff like that. So I must admit 3% is still not bad towards US. Like if I ever pop over to the States, it's still good to keep that in my back pocket as a no annual fee credit card. At the same time, I'll use that to better my average year of accounts and better my credit score that way. Although I'm sure there are other options out there that is a little bit better than a 0.5% net on US cash backs. Of course, the alternative is to just straight up get a US credit card, which I will cover that in another video. That being said, thank you so much for watching, and on this channel we talk about personal finance, sales, and entrepreneurship. So if you're not yet subscribed, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell notification right over there. And also a really easy way to support this channel is just to smash that like button if you enjoy the video. And with that being said, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.